I'm not no button, I know right.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Panther 6, 19, target.
Here's our first carry for their running back. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19, 18. 60 by Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10.
18 rattle.
First and 10.
Here's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and 2. Whoa! That's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Could he have lost track where he was? The fair catch made at his own 3.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 3-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Let's go now.
to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Right place, right time. They avoid a turnover and turn it into 6 points. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. Will kick it away following the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Lions!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to put any seam he can with the push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big. zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He'll go right and find his running back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down and 8. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The Titans sending out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return is Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. No chance at all. He'll go down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. He'll drop to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Ward. He finds Raymond for the completion. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Here's a run going left. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. First down for Tennessee.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, hurt.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Miller now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, Bigsby. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, the ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And remember, his first was blocked. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield.
Panther Street. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70.
On play action, it's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check. Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Cup 19.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Mason Graham. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, set. 60 by trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop, he sets up fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. He'll step up and run, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This one complete right side. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll look to throw here on first down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To the air now on first and 10. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw yet again. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. They'll look to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
To throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The fourth down pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Baron Browning getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
3rd and 19.
Ready. 65. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. touchy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. He's to the 25. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Past midfield to the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's
Second and inches.
At the 29-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Ready.
Again, it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Come on.
Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Ready?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get this. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
And they're on 41-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Yeah. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Check, hurt, ready, 70, go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack. And now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Forced to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a designed run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Steelers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's a Steeler 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He takes off. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. Let's ready, right?
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Moving outside. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. We are set for 4th and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings
Trap
up
60,
4th
trap
down.
60. Hey, smash. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They snap it to Ward. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. How 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now, faking the give, he'll let one go down the middle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.